If y'all could see Loonbug right now, she is sleeping on my table, snoring, slapping her mouth. It's like she's eating in her sleep or something. I don't know. Hey guys, what is up? What's good? It's your girl Ashley and welcome back to the channel. So for today's video, what I'm going to be doing is a back to school makeup tutorial, except I'm going to be using all drugstore products. Yes, I'm bringing it back. I'm doing more drugstore videos because I feel like I kind of like fell off that for a little while. And you guys know my channel is all about being super user-friendly and super affordable. So hopefully you guys like this video. I know a lot of my girls have gone back to school this season already, or you're going back to school. So this video was highly requested. But even if you're not going back to school, this video is for all my chicas out there, all of my senoras who want makeup that's super pretty, glamorous, but still doable for on the go. You feel me? If you're new to my channel, don't forget to press that subscribe button and also click the little bell so that way you guys are notified anytime I upload a new video, which is 2 times a week, every single week. And without further ado, let's do this. What's up guys? So I am not naked. I have clothes on. As you can see, I'm wearing like this long sleeve thing from Fashion Nova. It's like a tube top and it's like off the shoulder, so it looks like I'm naked, but when I put my hand up, you can clearly tell I have clothes on, which is kind of cool if you really think about it. Anyways, I already have my brows on, not for any particular reason other than I'm just trying new things, trying something new with my brows. I didn't use drugstore brow products. I could have easily came on here and said, yeah, I use drugstore brow products, but I'm not gonna fake the funk. I did not use drugstore brow products, but I do have drugstore brow product recommendations. The Benefit, no. The L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer, and then also the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Shape and Fill. The L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer is definitely comparable to the Benefit Precisely My Brow, and then the Brow Stylist Shape and Fill, this one right here, the thicker one, is comparable to Benefit's Goof Proof Brow Pencil, and both of these together are just like bomb. I did a drugstore look last year. I will link it in the cards if you guys haven't seen it. I want to do a look that's different than that look. I don't want to do a look that's like just mascara and nothing else on the eyes, because I feel like if people are looking for a makeup look for back to school, odds are they want to wear makeup and they want people to actually be able to see it, but they don't want it to be heavy like full glam. So that's what I'm here for. Ha ha ha. Yeah. All right, we're gonna jump into it. I'm gonna first start off by priming my eyelids. This is a cool trick, a cool hack. If you are just getting into makeup, you don't have a lot of products. Let's say you have a foundation, a concealer. Just use your concealer as your eyelid primer. I do it all the time on my channel. I'm gonna use this one. This one is by Wet n Wild. This is their Photo Focus Concealer. And I'm just going to swipe it across my lids about 1 to 2 times. That was like 6. Let me stop lying to the people. And this is just gonna act as a sticky base for everything to kind of stick on top of. I do like to use a lighter concealer when I do this step just because it really mutes out my eyelids. So if you have any discoloration, any veins or anything like that, this is really going to mute it out and cover everything up. I'm going to use one of my $1 makeup brushes from Shop Miss A. I did an entire video testing out these brushes. So I'm just going to use this. I'm going to pounce it onto my lid and really just disperse and blend out that concealer so that way it is a nice even layer. All right, dope. So now that our eyelids are nice and primed, as you can see, it created a very nice, even muted layer. I'm now gonna go in with a face powder. This is just a Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Powder in the shade 230. It's one of my faves. As you can see, I like hit pan on it and I've gone through so many of these. I'm gonna take my Sigma E25 blending brush and I'm gonna take a little bit of that face powder and I'm just gonna pop it right here in the crease. And I'm also gonna apply it directly underneath the brow bone. So like right here. I do have a video all about blending eyeshadows on my channel, so if you guys haven't seen it, I'm obviously going to link it in the card so that way you guys can check it out. Especially those of you guys who are getting into makeup and you're watching this video like, yes, I need to slay on the first day. I need to do my makeup how she's doing it. If you want blending tips, then go check out that video because I'm telling you, you may learn a lot. Not like I'm a pro or anything. I'm just a girl sitting in my room with a makeup brush, a mic, and a camera. So now that I've set for my crease, my brow bone, I'm now going to go in with this eyeshadow base by Maybelline. This is one of their like iridescent illuminating eyeshadow bases. And I'm going to take it and I'm just going to focus this on my lid and nowhere else. Then with a precise brush, I'm just going to blend it out. Like I said, I'm only going to focus this on the lid. So as you can see, now that I have that cream base down, I'm now going to go in with the City Mini Palette. And I'm actually going to take this shade right here and I'm just going to pop it directly over top. I'm just going to take this fluffy It Cosmetics brush and press it over top. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now that I have that color all over my lid, I'm gonna go in with this muted purple right here on a Sigma E40 blending brush. And then I'm just gonna buff it directly into the crease, like right here. So like crease, but outer V at the same time. And I'm just gonna go in circular motions. Picking up a little bit more of that muted purple, and then I'm going to just push this right here towards the outer V and feather it into that shimmery color right there. I'm now gonna take this vanilla shade right here on a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to place it directly underneath my brow bone. And I'm using a fluffy brush because I wanna place the color, and I also wanna blend it into this color at the same time. So I'm placing and then I'm blending it in. I'm gonna use the L'Oreal Silk-a-Semi liner. And what I'm gonna do with this is I'm gonna use it to tight line. That's when you blacken out the upper rim right up here where your lashes are. It really just creates the illusion of thicker, fuller lashes. Since we're skipping falsies completely, I'm gonna curl my lashes, which you guys never see me do, but when I'm not wearing falsies, I try to curl my lashes. And I like to curl my lashes before applying mascara. Some people do it after, but I just prefer to do it before. Ooh, my lashes are curled. Now I'm gonna go in with mascara. I'm gonna be using two different mascaras today. I'm gonna use this one by L'Oreal. This is their lash primer. It's white. And then I'm also gonna use the Voluminous Lash Paradise because this stuff is like amazing. It's like a dupe for the Too Faced Better Than Sex. If you guys haven't heard everyone say that, but it truly is. This one may even be better if I do say so myself. I know lash primer isn't a step that you guys want to add to your routine in the morning when you're already short on time, but when you think of a lash primer, I want you guys to think of like a push-up bra for your lashes. Essentially, it's going to prime your lashes, but push them and hold them up all day long and they're not gonna fall. This is gonna work amazing for people who have like very straight lashes. So after you curl them, apply a primer, then your mascara, and they should stay nice and curled throughout the day. So I'm gonna apply a few coats of this. So I know this side looks weird, but I'm gonna do this side so that way you guys can clearly see the difference in like no mascara and mascara. So I'm gonna apply the Lash Paradise mascara directly over top. Ah! Oh my God, that thing attacked me. The freaking fly tried to attack me. I can't, I almost poked my eyeball out. Oh my God. Shit's gonna be on the news.
Beauty vlogger attacked by a fly in video.
Compared to the side, you know, it's doing something. This mascara, go get it, go grab it, go snag it. I'm now just gonna go in and prime my skin with a little bit of this. This is the NYX Shine Killer Face Primer, which I absolutely love. By the way, I do have the jumbo version and I may need to get it back up very, very soon because even though it looks like it's completely full, a lot of it's just air in there because it is one of my go-to drugstore face primers. Moving on to foundation, I'm gonna use my tried and true Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. I'm in the shade 220 Natural Beige, and then I will just paint little streaks on my face. I like to apply the product with a brush and then buff it out with a beauty sponge. I'm just gonna take this damp sponge and blend it out. Now, fun fact, back when I was in high school, I wasn't allowed to wear makeup. Like my parents would not let me. So what I would do is I would sneak into my mom's room and I would steal her mineral makeup and I would put it on before I went to school and then take it off before I got home on the bus. I used to get caught every time. She used to know. But my dad, on the other hand, he was so like anti-makeup, which is crazy considering who I am now. Who would ever thought I would be semi-good at makeup? I bet they never thought that. I will go in with some concealer, and this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer in light medium. And I'll just take that concealer and I'll go over the areas that need a little bit more coverage. Now you can just double up on your foundation if you don't have concealer, but this one's like $3 or $4 at the drugstore, and it's really great. I'm also gonna take this underneath my eyes. I'm focusing a lot of the concealer right here just because I do have darkness there, and and then I'm just bringing it over to cover up those sunspots. I do want you guys to keep in mind that your base is really all about preference. Like if you don't need as much coverage as I do, then by all means skip out, don't apply as much as I do. But since I do have scarring and I have like darkness underneath my eyes and then I have these sunspots, I do apply a little bit more product than the typical person who may not have that. You're always gonna want to customize your foundation and concealer based on your skin and what you feel like your skin needs. Going right back into my sponge, I'm just going to buff this out. Anytime you apply liquids or creams, you always want to follow up with a powder. So I am going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me loose powder. This one is in the shade Light Medium 20. Guys, I promise you, this video is not sponsored by Maybelline. They just happen to carry a lot of my personal favorite products, ATM at the moment. Now this powder is the same color as my skin tone. I know some people are into the bright under eye, but that's not what I'm going for in this back to school makeup look. I'm just going to set my under eye concealer so that way it doesn't crease and everything is super nice. So not only is it going to set my concealer, but it's also going to set that foundation. You guys are probably like, holy cow, like that's a lot of product, but let me tell you, it's just like setting your face with a pressed powder. I really like this method because since my beauty blender is damp, it's pushing the powder into my skin in a natural way without looking too powdery. I definitely want to add color back into my skin because right now it's looking very flat, especially considering I didn't add a bright under eye. So I'm gonna go in with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. So when you go back to school, you want everyone to think that you were like somewhere tropical, getting all bronzed. So I'm also going to apply it here, and I'm going in big circular motions. You want this to be like a wash of color. You don't want it to be like a stark contour because that's when it starts to get a little bit dramatic. I'm also just going to brush some of this bronzer on my nose a little bit without applying any additional product. And I'm also going to take it right underneath my jawline. I'm gonna mix these two blushes together. I have PB4 and also PB2. PB4 has a little bit of shimmer to it, and then PB2 is just a flat kind of like peachy color. And then just pop it like on the apples. I feel like that gives off a little bit more of a youthful effect, in my personal opinion. I definitely don't want to go too crazy with highlighter. After all, when I was in high school, I don't even think people wore highlighter, but now I get it. It's a thing. I feel like people on Instagram and YouTube definitely overdo highlighter. I'm guilty of it myself, but I'm just going to go in with the Physicians Formula Nude Shimmer Brick, and I'm going to take a little bit of the highlighter, and I'm just going to pop it right here. And I definitely want more of like a subtle highlight because I don't think it calls for a lot. I'm gonna take a little bit on the tip of my nose. And yes, that is a little bit like that. Ooh, this is looking so fresh. I love it. I love it a lot. For lower lash mascara, I'm gonna coat my lashes with the Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. Using the E30 pencil brush by Sigma, I'm gonna go in with the shimmer brick, and I'm just going to pop a little bit of that shade in my inner tear duct for a bright-eyed effect. Now, I'm not going to apply anything on my lower lash line. I think it looks super clean and fresh like this. So the lip color I decided to go in with is this one right here in 044 Bare Affair by Revlon. And it's just a really pretty nude. I do want more of a glossy lip, so I'm going to go in with the Lip Plumping Lip Gloss by e.l.f. This one is in the shade Champagne Glam. And just like that, you guys, that is the end of this back to school makeup look. What'd you think? Are you obsessed? I'm pretty obsessed. Like, if I was to go back and do it all over again, which I totally wouldn't, let me just say, because high school was a freaking nightmare for me. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys do want liner or anything like that, feel free to customize this look based on your preference, whatever it is that you want. Coverage, concealer, powder, all of that jazz. We have to work based on what our skin looks like. Remember that at the end of the day, one girl may look like she's wearing a ton of makeup, but that just may be what works for her. So no judgment, no shade over here. Do what you gotta do to slay the first day. You feel me? So that is it. I don't have anything else to say except I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll be sure to catch you guys all on the next one.